Yo, welcome back to the Backyard Dialogue. Tonight, I want to ask y'all something. Is social media ruining our perception? Because the way it's looking, half of us living in a highlight reel, and the other half comparing ourselves to it. And the wild part is, it got people feeling like they behind in life, like they not doing enough, when in reality, they just not posting. That's crazy when you think about it, huh? So pull up, let's talk. See, that's the thing about social media. You only see what people want you to see. You don't see the fight before the picture. You don't see the debt behind the vacation. You don't see the tears behind the smile. We scroll online like, damn, they got it all together. But no, they just got good timing and a clean filter. See, social media will have you comparing your real life, your raw, unedited, still in progress life to somebody else's created storyline. And that right there is how perception gets twisted. Just like some of these couples out here. You know the ones, the matching outfits, date nights, forever my person captions, big smiles on the news feed, but what you don't see is the 3 hour argument before they hit upload, the disrespect that got swept under the rug, just to look like relationship goals online. And if you single, you will be sitting there like, damn, I wish I had that. But what you don't realize is what they got ain't even what they showing. They barely holding it together offline. Half of what we call relationship goals is just performance. They're performing for strangers who don't even know their middle name. Then there's the money. See, social media will have you questioning your whole bank account. You get online and see trips, cars, designer, bottle popping with new keys in hand. But what you don't see is the credit card bill. You don't see the late rent. You don't see that they split that trip 4 ways just to make it work. See, perception says that they're up, but reality says that they stress. And what makes it dangerous is you will start chasing what ain't even real. You out here fighting to keep up with the lifestyle that don't belong to the person that's even posting it. And it's not just about flexing. Social media also makes success look like it happened overnight. Somebody can post, I just made 6 figures, or I just launched my business, or I just lost 80 pounds. And everybody in the comments clapping. But what about the nights that they cried? What about the loans that they took out? What about the times that it didn't work? We don't see the process, we just see the win. And when all you see is wins, you start feeling like your journey is taking too long. But your path ain't broken, it's just real. See, real journeys don't go viral, they build slowly. Then it gets personal. We done started connecting our worth to likes. You really got folks out here deleting posts because it ain't get enough engagement. People out here feeling invisible because their story didn't get enough views. Think about that. Since when did a bunch of strangers tapping on a screen decide if we matter or not? Because once you start chasing validation, you stop seeing your own value. And real talk, your value was never supposed to be earned from likes. It's supposed to be known from within. And now, look, don't get me started on these filters. Even filters, done messed up how we see ourselves. The mirror don't even feel safe no more. You look in the mirror and start picking yourself apart because it don't smooth out your skin like your camera do. It don't sharpen your jawline, brighten your eyes, or tuck your waist. So now the real you starts to feel like it ain't enough. all because an app then trick your mind into thinking flawless means real. But let me tell you something. Flawless ain't real. Real got texture. Real got edges. Real got scars. And that is what makes it yours. See, you comparing your Monday morning struggle to somebody else's Saturday night post. Your 9 to 5 reality to somebody else's once a year vacation. Your behind the scenes to somebody else's perfectly lit highlight reel. That's why people depressed out here, y'all. They're losing to a game that ain't even real. Nobody's life is perfect. Even the ones who look like they winning online, still fighting battles offline. You just can't see it because pain don't get posted like blessings do. Look, let's laugh for a second though. Y'all ever seen somebody post new car alert only to find out it's a rental? Or post out the country and they really in a different time zone 2 states over? See, everybody look like they up online. Everybody booked and busy. But the truth, some of them still trying to figure it out like the rest of us. These apps got people performing like they living in a movie and forgetting that the camera cuts when real life hits. And yes, I had to check myself on this too. I was online scrolling one night, right? And I caught myself feeling like I'm behind. Like, man, I should be further. I should have more. Then I stopped and was like, behind who and behind what? I don't even know these people. And that is when it clicked. Perception ain't reality. Social media is smoke and mirrors. Real life, that's the backyard. This is where the truth lives. So let me ask you, is social media shaping how you see yourself? Or are you solid enough to know what's real? Be honest. How many times have you doubted yourself because of what somebody else posted? How many dreams have you delayed because you felt like you were behind? What would happen if you logged off for a little bit just to remember who you are without the noise? Let that sink in for a second. See, the real flex is peace of mind. The real win is joy and don't need an audience. I'm not saying social media is all evil. I'm saying it's just a tool. But the danger comes when we let that tool control how we see ourselves. Don't let likes define your worth. Don't let filters define your beauty. Don't let somebody else's performance define your goals. Real life don't need validation. The peace that you feel when you put your phone down, when you outside laughing with your people, when your soul feels full, that's real. This is the backyard dialogue. And remember, this ain't just my backyard. This is our backyard. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. Until next time, protect your perception. Peace.